love these little projects. I would call this a project of minimal invasion, but it could make a difference. And what we've got here is the Platter for my Pioneer PL-300. I should say it's one of the Platters. I have two. I'm fighting off bees here because it is hotter than hell, mid-September, and it must be 90 degrees out here. But we're going to try something, and I'll show you why. Well, we've got this Platter. These are solid Platters. I mean, they're really rugged. But to show you one of its linchpins, see if I can give you an example here. The thing rings when you bang onto it like that, and yeah, it's got a rubber slip mat, but we want to minimize that ringing as much as possible when we do that. It's going to really help things out quite a bit. So after careful thought, as we fight off a bee, I was originally going to go with Flex Seal, and the stuff is just insanely overpriced for what it is. I used some years ago. You might have seen a video I did on my Audio Technica direct drive turntable, and it's good stuff, but it doesn't go on that even, and will really goes on thick. So I settled on this, and this is used to put like plastic coatings onto plier handles and stuff like that. This set me back a whole $7. I'm thinking it's going to spread evenly, also that it's going to be probably lighter. I'm not really concerned with the weight of the stuff so much as having a nice even coat. So we're going to spray it, see how it comes out, and see if it makes a difference. It went on really nice. We're going to let it dry for a while and see if this Platter still rings or not. I like it a lot better than the Flex Seal. It just went on nice and even, no globs, no overspray, and nice and neat. So we'll check our work, see if this thing rings. All right, after about a half hour, put on a second coat. I know someone online is going to tell me I did it all wrong. Not that they've ever done it before. So just a little rant about social media. You really put your skin thickness out there when you dare to make something like this, because the people who you're going to hear from are the ones who have never done a project and have never even made a video, but they seem to be the most vocal ones. So I'm going to let this dry probably I don't know, half hour or so, and then pound the bejesus out of the Platter, see if it still rings. This is a very unscientific project, but we're going to try this, and I'd say it's already a success because we bang on this thing and we don't get that ringing and vibration. 2 coats, that's all I'm going to do. It's probably still drying, but I would say that this is going to work like a charm. And you know, it's not going to be a magic bullet. None of these things are, but it can make a difference. And it was easy, it was cheap, and we like cheap, especially in this day of tariffs and inflation. And this may make a difference on your turntable, I don't know, but it was cheap enough. And little incremental things that you can do can make a difference. They certainly can. So hope you enjoyed this video. Take care for now.